Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back. I am sharing a Christmas layout that I created documenting some photos from last Christmas of my grandson. And I am hoping to share this as part of the Christmas in Hop for September. So hopefully I get that figured out on when I can get that posted. And this is actually a what is it, a 9 by 11-ish layout. I don't always cut the paper that exact size that I cut it to fit, so it's snug within the page protector. So depending on which size I purchased, that I just cut it to fit the page. And so I think you saw me matching it up to maybe the page that's going to be on the back side. I can't remember if I created this one first or the other one. So this is a mixture of using the Simple Stories, was it something mistletoe from last year, and I kind of liked that pine green color that is in. It wasn't like a true bright green. Um, I don't know. It just felt more vintagey. So I thought they looked really good with these extra pictures I had of Cody with the Christmas lights in front of the Christmas tree that I took. That I did do a big 12 by 12 picture, I think, of this, and I also documented it within my December daily album for last year as well. But I had these pictures printed out in the smaller size and decided it would be cute to create a grid layout for this one. And so I had a mixture. I was actually at a crop this summer, and this has been in my queue to get the voiceover done for a while, and I am just now getting around to getting that done. So life and work and everything has been crazy, and so I have been creating. I just haven't been doing very good about keeping up on some of my getting things up on my channel, actually. So hopefully things will slow down here for a little bit, and I'll get some content out for you to watch. So you can see I kind of have my pictures spread out throughout the layout here, and I'm going to do 3 rows of 3. Um, Obviously, since the page is taller than it is wide, that my it works that my pictures are more in that they are actually vertical rather than horizontal. And so here I'm just kind of matching up to make sure that the width going up and down is the same and the height going across is the same on most of my pieces there. And so to add some interest, I did use that notebook punch, and I am using the tags from the 12 by 12 papers, but in my original plan was to use them as actual tags, but as I discovered that if I wanted the 3 rows going up and down, I wasn't going to have enough room for the visual look that I wanted. So I did have to just cut them off and use them as squares. And so that's where that punch does come in handy to give it some of that visual interest. Uh, and then I think this one might have actually been, I don't know if that was a tag or if it was one of the 3 by 4 cut aparts. I just like that part of the uh, part label part there. And I thought that would make for some good layering of some embellishments on top of that. And so I'm just continuing to work through everything and cutting things off to match in the areas to focus on the items on those 3 by 4 cards that I wanted to include in each of those little, within a grid, you can kind of consider each block as its own little layout and how you want to embellish it. And so I did strategically cut each of the tags or cut aparts to focus on the piece that I wanted to use in each of those blocks. And I have those just about done here. And just doing some measuring here. And I think these layouts that I did at this crop in July, I think that pretty much wrapped up most of my Christmas scrapbooking for this year until I have pictures from this Christmas. So that was kind of exciting to have that finished up and done. So I did decide to use some of the Distress ink in Black Soot to help each of those blocks pop off the page just a little bit more than they were without the ink. Just wanted that little grungy look. And then I think I had done some tearing. I don't know if these were left over from something else or if I intentionally did this, but anyway, I took two of the papers. This green one is actually, I think, the same as the green that I used as the matting for the photos. And the plaid I just thought brought out just enough of that burgundy red that I liked in this paper line. And I did tear them with the white exposed, and I did add a little bit of the Black Soot ink on there. And then, of course, I had cut off some of those tag tops from the blocks that I used, and so I thought it would be cute to add them within these torn layers on the side. And so I add, let's see, do I do one or two? That looks like I just added one, but for some reason I want to say there's two, and I think I've already filed this layout. Oh, cheers. Looks like I'm having a beer. Let's see. So I am ready to glue things down, and since I put that border on the left-hand side, I did have to shift things over just a little bit. And so here's where I did combine some of my other Christmas items that I had with me at the crop. That I have a mixture of 49 and Market on this page, possibly some Tim Holtz, and then the Simple Stories. Oh, and that sticker I think was a Vicki Boutin. I don't know if that was a puffy one or if it was a foam sticker. So I really stretched that. I actually discovered once I got to the crop that I hadn't brought all of the Christmas stuff that I had intended to take. So I had to just work with what I had, and it worked out fine. I made it work and used up some stuff that maybe I wouldn't have originally used up. So let's see. Oh, here I am. I use my Tim Holtz tiny attacher, and that's pretty much going to wrap things up once I get that ribbon or that thread down that I put through the tag. So here are some close-up photos. I do post those on Instagram and Pinterest still. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave those below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.